Hey, welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. I'm clean as a whistle. Shower number 217. Oh, here we go. We begin again like dear old Michael Finnegan. Dang it. Alright. How is everyone? Here we are. Dang it. So, what's the plan? Renee and Mitch first. Samantha Santiago, hello. Lisa Jean Marie. Hello. Alright, let's dang the dang show, shall we? Kai, Jen, hello. I'm clean as a whistle. Jen's naked too? You beat me to it. Nice. Pixar didn't happen though. Pixar did not happen. Shameless. Alright. Dang it. I had sex. Good sex. Alright. Woo, yay for sex. Dang it. Let's see. Live stream to the page. Just dang in the dang show. And let's see. Dang it. Alright. Go Gadget. Echo Chamber. Go Gadget, Echo Chamber. Happier? No. I refuse to be happy. I'm stubbornly depressed. Alright, dang it. Communion. Alright. Yay for juices. Alright, communion. Hang on. Sorry. I got a phone call. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't my kid's camp or something. Dang it. Sorry. No way, Tracy. No way. That's too... You're making that up. It's too insane. Because that's me. I'm a depressed introvert. And I'm a social scientist. Alright, that's awesome. Not yet, Lanny, not yet. Serendipities everywhere. If you only have the eyes to see it. Hey, Derek. Rock out with your book out. It's almost time to get naked. Let's have a little more communion. And then we gotta go pick up the kids for camp. Hey, Mark. Hey, Jimmy. Dang it. Man, I hear you work with wood. Dang it. I do, Derek. I do like a lot. It's called the Pulsar Barbed Fire. It's pretty decent. Toot toot, all aboard. I'm clean as a whistle. Kristen, hi. Oh, it's so sad. Did you see yet? You weren't there the night that it happened, did you? The gumball machine broke. I was really depressed. It's really depressing. Dang it. Hey, Justin. I always, like, I never do edibles just by themselves, but I always feel like it doesn't give me the punch I'm looking for. Hi, Douglas. Hi, Michelle. Hey, you be careful, Melissa. You be careful. Yeah, time to get naked, Justin. Time to get naked. Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo. Dang it. I'm fairly well. Let's see, what time is it? We gotta leave the house by 12:55. We got about 55 minutes. I'm clean as a window. Sidwell, hello. No, there's a lot of worries. It's really sad. Dang it. Look, ma, no hands. Woo! All aboard. Hey, Michelle. Marcy? Where's Marcy? Or Marsha. Dang it. Marsha. Dang it. You gotta keep those senses engaged, Derek. Woo! Dang it. Hey, Dana. Rhonda. Hello. Not today. No, we're in a hurry today. Woo! All right. Dang it. That's terrible. I thought you might cringe at that. I'm sorry. Just one Marcia? Marcia! I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I should know better. Marcia. I apologize. Dang it. Clean as a whistle. Which Gumby? We got a few different Gumbies. Various sized Gumbies. Alright. Now it's time to get wet. Dang it. Which eggplant is that, Nikki? Alright, 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 alright. Alright, alright, alright. Time to get wet. Laura B's here. Yay! Alright. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I'm stubborn like a mule. Community standards and all, you know. I wish I could do it nude. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo-hoo. I'm clean as a whistle. Woo-hoo. Oh no! That's scary, Justin. That's scary. I'm clean as a whistle. Woo-woo! Alright, now it's time to shampoo. Alright. Oh, shucks, ladies. I will bet you say that to all the social scientists. Not on the show, Tara. Oh, you're just trying to get my show canceled. No, no. Alright, I'm clean as a whistle. Rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse. Rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse. And repeat. I'm just kidding, Tara. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's a community standards. I do the whole show nude. All the time, probably. No, if you want it, I do make my penis available in private messages, of course. Hey, there's no banning there. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. But I'm just really good at working those angles, you know. Book out. I know how to work those camera angles. Pack a bowl and wash your bowl. Oh, get this to sort of swell my ego. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to be modest. Come on. Come clean your whistle with me, Tara. Sweet. I need more guests in the shower here. I want to have more guests. I'm clean as a whistle. You've seen it, Bookout. Whatever you promised. You've seen it. You saw the eggplant video. What else are you waiting on? All right. Rinse, rinse, and rinse. Now, time to condition. All right. Did I? I think you asked for new ones. I don't know if I promised any. Maybe we can see what we. Dang it. Tara, did you inbox me? No, I'm just... Dang it. Falling behind on my dick pics, it sounds like. Man, this is a terrible problem to have. Oh my goodness. Right. I've got a few. Horsey, you can send me yours if you want. I'll take a look, Horsey. Good. Yeah, you gotta inbox me. That's the deal. You gotta inbox me you gotta know you really want it. Nice, Justin. I do accept all. I like anybody general. Rub it and scrub it. Scrub, scrub, rub-a-dub-dub, one man in a tub. And who do you think it be? I saw Cindy. I love your dolls and your cat, Daddy. All right, Tara. I'm holding my horses. I mean, dang it. Hey there, Nipper. Hello. Be careful. Dang it. Oh. Hey there, Tasha. Creep away. That's funny. Jason Alvin. My main account's working now again. Someday, Laura. Someday. Dang. 6 months. I believe that. I do. I really believe it. Well, you'll be able to shower by yourself, though, at least. Hey, Kelly. Alright, let's get... Now time to get dry. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Come blow me. That sounds good, Laura. Yeah, it's a good inch long now. Not my penis, like pubic hair. To clarify. I'm clean as a whistle, come blow me. What I usually do is I take a clippers, just put the shortest guard on there. So this is some sort of fancy razor / trimmer together. Now I won't shave down to the skin. That just gets itchy and ingrown hairs. No way, no thank you. Especially with the melted label. I concur. Oh, it sounds like I'll probably get used to it, but it sounds painful at first. You just pull them all out? I like a bush. A bush is good. Oh, shaved is nice too. I just like genitals. All kinds. What time is it? What time is it? I love you too, Mr. Marisol. Thank you. myself. Peg and roll. You don't want that. You don't want that. Yikes. Oh, hey, Dandelion Jones. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a decent day so far. I had sex. That's always nice. Yeah, my wife and I are just getting along. It was like really good sex, like, oh, it was good. Hey, Lorraine, you had a sixth sense. Feast your eyes as I moisturize. Woo woo. Alright, alright. Hey, no, I see you, Stacy. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Tara. I've been fucked that well before. Woo! Hey, Danielle. Feast your eyes as I moisturize. Cookie ache. We're talking about ice cookies. We're woo woo. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Woo. Woo. Whoa, whoa. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Hey, Vanessa. Feast your eyes as I moisturize. It's probably the most awkward time you could walk in. Hello, hello. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. I'm clean as a whistle. Shower number 217. Alright, let's go find some underwear. Woo woo. Dang it, dang it, dang it. She's already home. We already had sex, so. Dang. Oh, we don't mind a dirty whistle around here. Alright. Woo! Alright, alright. Y'all like my new... My new underwear. Woo! I gotta get going pretty quick here.
Occasionally in court, but this is going on all the time.
Today, the U.S. Attorney had a second charge in its indictment against Bettina acting as a foreign agent. What is she facing?
Up to 10 years. With her lack of a criminal record, that's the statutory max. The sentencing guidelines will be way below that, and she'd be looking at probably less than half that.
Yeah. You know, it was the best sex we've had in quite a while. It was kind of nice.
As a defense attorney, I see this something that's usually used to induce some sort of cooperation by a defendant.
Danny, thank you. Chuck, thank you. Bob, we'll come back in a few minutes. I want to ask you about a development with the President's Supreme Court pick. Meanwhile, Democratic lawmakers slamming the President's nominee for the Supreme Court.
Woo! Dang it. All right. Woo! Dang it to heck. All right. Woo! Dang it to heck. All right. Now what? Just put on my cape for just a minute. What are you mad at me for this time? No. What'd I do? Oh, people are always mad at me. You should be used to it by now. What are you mad at me for this time? What'd I do? Oh, people are always mad at me. You should be used to it by now. What are you mad at me for this time? What'd I do? Oh, people are always mad at me. Whew. What are you mad at me for this time? Oh. Were you there at the end of the show to ask me? No one asked me. Lee was gone. Were you there at the end of the show to ask me? No one asked me. Lee was gone. Man, I do love these underwear. Dang it. Woo! Dang it. No one held me accountable. Oh, I think you just get it on Amazon. Thank you, Lester. Alright, we really gotta get going. Well, oh, I talked about some good stuff, though. Dang it. Oh. No, I can't give it up, Justin. Nothing's for sale here. Dang it. But it is possible if once we get over 10,000 likes on the page, we're gonna start the painting giveaways again. Do it once a week. Thank you, Tara. What does Jeff love? Dentist appointment for Jack. These underwear are a little itchy. Sort of reminds me of like wearing a screen, like a window screen for pants. All right, here we go. By my ID, they're gonna want an ID to pick them up early, especially if I always love to show off my new ID. Oh, we need a charger. It has been for the past couple nights. I'd say hey, we're back. The past 2 nights have been nothing but, I don't mind though. That's what it's always. It's meant to be a question and answer show. Clean as a whistle. Hey there, Sapphire. All right, here we go. There isn't anything off limits.
Etc. Nowadays, steamboats
Ooh, a story.
speed up and down the Indus and the Ganges, and thanks to a railway that crosses the whole width of India, with branch lines along its route, the journey from Bombay to Calcutta now takes only 3 days. The route chosen for the railway does not cut across India in a straight line. The distance as the crow flies is only between 1,000 and 1,100 miles, and trains traveling at only medium speed would take less than 3 days to cross it. However, this distance is increased by 1/3 at least by the detour the railway makes by going up as far as Allahabad in the north of the peninsula. The route taken by the Great Indian Peninsula Railway is roughly as follows. After leaving the island Bombay, it crosses Salsette, joins the mainland opposite Tana, crosses the chain of the Western Ghats, runs northeast as far as Burrampur, travels through the more or less independent territory of Bundelkhand, goes up to Allahabad, turns east to meet the Ganges at Benares, moves slightly away from it, and goes back down to the southeast via Burdwan and the French possession of Chandernagore, terminating in Calcutta. It was 4:30 in the afternoon when the passengers from the Mongolia disembarked in Bombay, and the train for Calcutta was leaving at exactly 8 o'clock. Mr. Fogg, therefore, said goodbye to his partners, left the steamboat, gave his servant instructions about what to buy, emphasized the need for him to be at the station before 8 o'clock, and then, walking with the mechanical precision of the seconds of an astronomic clock, set off towards the passport office. And so all the marvels of Bombay seemed of no interest to him. The town hall, the magnificent library, the fortifications, the docks, the cotton market, the bazaars, the mosques, the synagogues, the Armenian churches, and the splendid temple on Malabar Hill with its twin polygonal towers. Not for him the masterpieces of Elephanta, with its mysterious underground burial chambers to the southeast of the natural harbor, nor the caves of Mary on the Isle, the magnificent remains of Buddhist architecture. Absolutely nothing interested him. When he came out of the passport office, Phileas Fogg went straight to the station, where he took his evening meal. Fogg settled for the fricassee and tasted it scrupulously, but despite the spicy sauce, he found it awful. He summoned the head waiter. "Waiter," he said, looking him straight in the eye, "is this what you call rabbit?" "Yes, sir. Jungle rabbit." "But didn't this rabbit meow when it was killed?" "Oh, sir, it's rabbit, I swear." "Waiter, do not swear. And remember this, in the past India, cats were considered sacred animals. Those were the good old days. For the cats, my lord, and perhaps for the travelers too." A few moments after Mr. Fogg, Inspector Fix also disembarked from the Mongolia and hurried off to see the head of the Bombay police. He explained who he was and that he was there to arrest the person suspected of theft. Had they received an arrest warrant from London? They had received nothing. Fix was very put out. He wanted to obtain from the police chief an arrest warrant for this man Fogg. The police chief said no. It was not a matter for him, but for the Metropolitan Police, and only the latter could legally issue a warrant. This sticking to principles and strict adherence to the rule of law is fully in keeping with British tradition, which in matters of individual freedom allow no arbitrary exercise of power. Fix didn't press the point, but he was convinced, as he has been seen to be, and so is Passepartout, that Phileas Fogg would stay on here, thus allowing time for the warrant to arrive. But since the last instructions his master had given him as he left Mongolia, Passepartout had come to realize the same would be true of Bombay as of Suez and Paris. This was not the end of his journey. After buying some shirts and pairs of socks, he walked around the streets of Bombay. There was a large crowd of people, and in the midst of Europeans of various nationalities, Persians with pointed hats, Banyans with round turbans, Sindhis with square hats. Well, it was, in fact, the festival celebrated by the Parsis, direct descendants of the followers of Zoroaster. It is easy to understand how fascinated Passepartout was by these strange ceremonies. Unfortunately, for him and his master, whose journey he threatened to endanger, his curiosity led him further afield than was sensible. What happened was that after catching sight of the Parsi carnival, Passepartout was heading toward the station when, as he passed in front of the wonderful temple on Malabar Hill, he had the foolish idea of going inside to have a look. He was unaware of two things. Firstly, that entry into certain temples is strictly forbidden to Christians, and secondly, that even believers can only enter after leaving their shoes at the entrance. It should be noted here that the British government has adopted the eminently sensible policy of respecting and enforcing down to the smallest detail the religious observances of the country, and punishes severely anyone who violates them. Passepartout, who had gone in without malice like a mere tourist, was admiring inside Malabar Hill the dazzling but fussy detail of Hindu ornamentation, when suddenly he was knocked to the floor of this holy place. 3 priests rushed at him, tore off his shoes and his socks, and began to beat him soundly. The Frenchman, who was strong and agile, quickly got back on his feet and knocked to the ground 2 of his opponents, who were hampered by their long robes. Then, rushing out of the temple as fast as his legs could carry him, he soon outdistanced the 3rd Hindu, who had set off in hot pursuit of him after alerting the local population. At 5 minutes to 8, only a few minutes before the train was due to leave, Passepartout arrived at the railway station. He was without his hat, had nothing on his feet, and had lost in the struggle the package containing everything he had bought. "I trust there'll be no repetition of this," was all that Phileas Fogg replied as he sat down on one of the train carriages. Barefoot and crestfallen, the poor fellow followed his master without saying a word. Fix was about to get into a separate carriage when a thought occurred to him that suddenly made him change his plan to leave. "No, I'm staying," he said to himself. "An offense committed on Indian soil. I've got my man." At that moment, the locomotive let out a loud whistle, and the train disappeared into the night. Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne, originally published in 1872. This edition published by Penguin. I'm Jim Fleming. I hope you're enjoying it, and will join us again next time for more on Chapter a Day.
I can't wait for 1984 to come.
You're listening to the Ideas Network. Good afternoon, I'm Dave Potras. 1A is next. And later, after 3 during Central Time, we'll take a look at the latest news from the nation's capital. Join us for the Week in Washington. In Wisconsin weather this hour, Superior has partly cloudy skies at 81 degrees. Eau Claire mostly cloudy at 82. Wausau partly cloudy at 78. Green Bay mostly cloudy at 77. La Crosse is partly cloudy at 84. Madison mostly cloudy at 78, and Milwaukee partly cloudy at 76. Support for WPR comes from Books for School, Books, the number 4, school.com.
AM 970, WHA Madison, the Ideas Network. Connect with us using the WPR app or at WPR.org.
You would expect Democrats
No,
to
he's got his
criticize
new
President
retainer.
Trump, but Republicans are too.
No, I think it's either
especially
cleaning
after
or
his
they're
press
checking
conference
it.
in Helsinki
Progress
with
with
Vladimir
it.
Putin. From
I think it's a
WAMU and NPR in Washington, this is 1A. Hey there, I'm Joshua Johnson. Today on 1A, the party of the president. Some top Republicans blasted Mr. Trump for his deference to President Putin and for contradicting the intelligence community over the Russians interfering with the 2016 election. But the president's approval ratings among Republican voters remain very high. How is this week changing Trump's relationship with the GOP, and what should be done now? If you're a Trump supporter, what do you want the president to do? Call us, 855-236-1A1A. Comment on our Facebook page or tweet us at 1A.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. We're minutes from a White House press briefing where the press secretary is expected to face a lot of questions about President Trump's highly controversial summit with Russian leader Vladimir Putin in Helsinki this week. Trump sided with Putin in contradicting his own U.S. intelligence agency's assessment that Russia undermined the U.S. political process. 24 hours later, Trump backtracked, essentially saying he misspoke. Then today, he again contradicted the U.S. intelligence community's assessment that Russia was still working to undermine our democratic system. When asked if he believed Russia is still targeting the U.S., Trump said no. NPR's Scott Horsley reports Trump spoke to reporters during a White House cabinet meeting today.
Trump continues to respond to bipartisan criticism of his performance following a one-on-one meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. As part of the White House cleanup effort, Trump is emphasizing some of the moves his administration has made to counter Russian aggression, including sanctions on dozens of oligarchs and government officials and the expulsion of 60 Russian intelligence officers.
There's never been a president as tough on Russia as I have been.
Still, some analysts see a disconnect between the actions taken by the Trump administration and the president's own conciliatory posture towards Putin. Scott Horsley, NPR News, the White House.
The European Commission is imposing the equivalent of a $5 billion antitrust penalty against Google NPR's Frank Langfitt reports from London. Regulators accuse the search engine giant of using the Android operating system it developed to gain an unfair advantage in internet searches.
After a lengthy probe, the commission found that Google required Android phone and tablet manufacturers to set its search engine as the default for offering access to its Play App Store. The commission also found that Google offered financial incentives to manufacturers and mobile networks to offer its search service as the only pre-installed option. In the past, Google's denied pressuring device makers to preload its apps, and it's also said that Android doesn't hurt competition but expands it. About 3 out of 4 handsets in Europe operate on Android. The fine is the largest levied by the commission on a single firm, but it's a small fraction of the cash reserves held by Alphabet, Google's parent company. Alphabet plans to appeal the ruling. Frank Langfitt, NPR News, London.
The United Nations is out with the latest data on migration in Europe. Lucia Benavides reports the UN is noting a shift this year. More migrants now arrive in Spain than in Italy.
More than 18,000 migrants have arrived in Spain by sea this year, surpassing the number of arrivals in Italy for the first time. Europe's border agency said the Western Mediterranean route is the most active migratory route in Europe right now. Last weekend, Spain's maritime services rescued hundreds of migrants, including roughly 100 children.
That's Lucia Benavides reporting. The Dow is up 70 points at last glance at 25,188. This is NPR. A Thai junior soccer team is speaking publicly about its ordeal for the first time since being rescued from a flooded underground cave complex where its members were trapped for more than 2 weeks. The 12 boys and their soccer coach took part today at a news conference where they were met with cheers. The doctors who treated them say the boys are healthy. Amazon says that its members-only sale event called Prime Day drew more people to sign up for its membership program than any previous day in Amazon history. Amazon also has declared Prime Day its biggest shopping event ever, but other retailers also cashed in on the attention. NPR's Alina Selyuk reports Target says it set some records as well.
Amazon invented the summer shopping holiday called Prime Day 3 years ago, and over the years, many rival retailers have been trying to ride its coattails. And this year, Target was among numerous companies that had their own summer sale coinciding with Prime Day. And now Target says this was the highest single day of online traffic and sales for the year. For its part, despite much publicized and widespread technical difficulties, Amazon said Prime Day was also bigger than Cyber Monday and Black Friday, though neither Target nor Amazon have released specific sales numbers. And we should note Amazon is one of NPR's financial supporters. One item that was a bestseller among shoppers at both Target and Amazon was the Instant Pot. Alina Selyuk, NPR News.
At last check on Wall Street, the NASDAQ was down a fraction of a point at 78.54, S&P up 5 at 28.14, and the Dow is up 70 points. This is NPR.
Support for NPR comes from the NPR Wine Club. Every wine comes with a story, including NPR-inspired bottles like Weekend Edition Cabernet. Available to adults 21 years or older. Learn more at nprwineclub.org/radio. And Americans for the Arts.
Wisconsin Public Radio is a service of the Wisconsin Educational Communications Board and the University of Wisconsin-Madison, with additional financial support from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and from listeners through the Wisconsin Public Radio Association. Support also comes from Capital Lakes, offering rehab recovery by working hand in hand with hospitals and dedicated to getting patients home sooner. More information about rehab recovery is at retirement.org/Madison.
We are going to, right now this is where my kids have their summer camp. And we're picking them up early because Jack has an orthodontist appointment, I believe. Or I don't know if it's a dentist or orthodontist appointment. We're going to be late though. In the Bay, how goes it? I'm gonna put you in my pocket here.